The news at 12, this is ICU TV Lunchtime News, the headlines. Government wars against political violence. ZA's Deputy Commander urges officers to remain disciplined and ready for duty. And government steps up road infrastructure development in Western Province. In international news, Trump says Iran war could end pretty soon as Hormuz talks continue. Lastly, in sports news, Power Dynamos drawn against Merreikh in CAF Champions League. The news in details. My name is Charlie Kunta Chiwe. Home Affairs and Internal Security Permanent Secretary Dickson Matembo has warned that anyone involved in political violence will face the law regardless of political affiliation. Mr. Matembo said government is concerned by reports and videos of violence circulating on various social media platforms. While Mr. Matembo said the ministry has received information suggesting that some individuals are staging attacks and blaming rival political parties, to incite unrest and create false narratives around the election campaigns. He was speaking during a joint media briefing with Information and Media Permanent Secretary Thabo Kawama in Lusaka. Meanwhile, Mr. Kawana said government has uncovered alleged plans to orchestrate political violence aimed at portraying Zambia and President Hakainde Hichilema negatively ahead of the August 13th general elections. He also accused some media outlets of amplifying what he described as propaganda to advance oppositional political arrests. The Deputy Zambia National Service Commander, Major General Ruben Noah, has urged officers and men at the ZNS Chinsadi Land Development Branch to remain hardworking, disciplined and ready for deployment whenever they are called upon. He made the remarks while addressing personnel at the branch in Chinsadi. Major General Moa said the nation continues to rely on the Zambian National Service to support national development through its various assignments. He also condemned the officers and men for their quick response to national duties, especially in their construction of roads, bridges, saying the dedication has helped improve infrastructure and the lives of many Zambians. In other news, Western Province is recording major progress in road infrastructure development with several road and bridge projects underway across the province. The projects include the Teteyo Gate Katunda Junction Road, the Katunda Lukulu Watopa Mumbezi Road, Livingstone Sesheke Road, and Mutanda Kansempa Kaoma Road. Works are also progressing on roads around Kalabo, Mongo, and Liwa National Park, with government investing billions of kwacha to improve connectivity. The projects are expected to support the movement of people and goods while strengthening regional trade, agriculture, and tourism. The investments are also expected to connect communities to markets and essential services while improving links between Western Province and neighboring provinces. Minister of Information and Media spokesperson Mr. Harry Katapa has this in his report.
The moment you leave Teteyo Gate and enter Western Province, the first thing that greets you is road construction. That first project is the 87.3 kilometer rehabilitation of the M9 road from Teteyo Gate to Katunda Junction, one of several major road projects currently underway across the province. From there, construction continues through Kaoma, Lukulu, Mangango, Kalabo, Mongo, Sesheke, Mwandi, Kazumbula, and Livingstone itself, where government is delivering multiple road and bridge projects at the same time. Let's look at what is happening right on the ground. The Teteyo Gate Katunda Junction Road is the first road project that introduces you to Western Province. This 87.3 kilometer section of the M9 is the main highway connecting Lusaka to Mongo and serves as the province's primary gateway. The Road Development Agency awarded the contract in June 2024 with construction scheduled for over 30 months, giving the project an expected completion construction date of December 2026. Road Development Agency progress reports show that overall physical progress has now reached 48%. But what does that actually mean? Before a road is surfaced with asphalt, several stages must first be completed. The contractor has already constructed more than 67 kilometers of diversion roads, allowing traffic to continue flowing while construction progresses. More than 65 kilometers have
break. Stay tuned for international and sports news. Thank you for staying with us. Now, international news. US President Donald Trump says he expects the war with Iran to end pretty soon, warning that Tehran cannot continue for much longer. The United States, Iran and Oman are also reported to be moving closer to a temporary agreement aimed at reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Meanwhile, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Pakistan Prime Minister are holding trilateral talks in Jeddah. The discussion came amid growing regional tension and efforts to address the conflict. In Yemen, Houthi forces have reported attacks involving suicide drones and ballistic missiles that they say killed at least 18 soldiers, while government officials put the death toll higher. Saudi Arabia has also blamed the Houthis for an attack in the southern border region of Niger that injured at least 11 civilians. You are still watching ICU TV Lunchtime News. My name is Swale Kuntachi. We'll take a short break. And now sports news. Zambian champions Power Dynamos have been drawn against Sudanese giants and Merreikh in the preliminary round of the 2026-2027 CAF Champions League. Power Dynamos will play the first leg away between September 4th and 6th before hosting the South Sudanese side a week later. The winner over the two legs will advance to the pre-group stage, where they will face either JS Sahura or Horoa FC. Well, those matches are scheduled for October 16th to 18th, with the return leg set for October 23rd to 25th. Power Dynamos reached the group stage of last session's CAF Championship League and will be hoping to build on the impressive run as they begin their last continental champions. It brings us to the end of today's lunchtime news, but before we go, a quick look at the stories making headlines. Government warns against political violence. ZNS Deputy Commander urges officers to remain disciplined and ready for duty. And government steps up road infrastructure development in Western Province. In international news, Trump says Iran war could end pretty soon as Hormuz talks continue. And in sports news, Power Dynamos drawn against Merreikh in CAF Championships League. Thank you for staying with us. Do stay tuned for our main news bulletin at 20 hours. You've been with me. My name is Solekun Tachibo. Until next time, have a lovely weekend.